Speed. Six Gun Johnny here, broadcasting race 4 here at Watkins Glen GP for the Race of Champions Series, brought to you by the Ministry of Speed and, of course, South Valley Drywall. Shout out tonight to Rio 1974 for not for providing all the fun and festivities here tonight. Hopefully everything works out with him. He won't be joining us tonight. What else we got here? Well, here's our lineup here for tonight. So we have lots of good drivers. As you can see by the leaderboard, we have a Zebra here, the GT3 Gunslingers World Champion. We also have Sonic 74113, one of the fastest Australians we've seen so far in the mix. We also have Truss. Also, as well from Australia, Trust 1984 has been putting on a heck of a show, and surprisingly, last night, Sick Panda doing very well here at Watkins Glen in the C9 Sauber Series, standing on the podium last night, and of course taking pole position during the practice race. We'll see if he can do that today for this particular event. Our pole setter will be invited to the last race here, race 6, coming up here on March 25th. Where we will divide up $300 US. That's right. You can have your opportunity to win $300 US simply by winning first place. We'll see how easy that is as opposed to how easy that sounds. Who else we got here? Of course, we have our youngster, Deathstroke 639, 12 years old, Poughkeepsie, New York. Phil Dowd, another Australian. Ed Pro, the Chi-Town Shyster out of Chicago, the Windy City. We also have CHR, the Greek, of course, from Greece. Mr. B, Florida bound, US of A. Of course, I Rock This out of the Boise, Idaho area. And, of course, Mackie Tan, the UK Marauder. We also have Ned 83, Sydney, Australia, the Royal Australian Navy. Finally represented here tonight. And, of course, yours truly will be hanging out for the time being anyway. 3 hours to go. Hope we have plenty of stuff to go over and talk about. So let's get into the... Oop, wrong one. Take a look here at what we got cooking out here tonight. We're here stopped on the track. That's Stroke running a little slower here than usual. Oh, we already have the sound issues here. That's not good. All the cars you can see sitting here waiting now in the pit box area. Carl on point. Zebra already invited. Sonic already in the mix. So that would give a Truss the pole position, being that the top 3 have already been included in Saturday night's final race. The final race, which will be on Saturday night, on March 25th. So if all stands as it is, Truss will stand on the top step. On board now with Sick Panda with a 133.797. You can see the cars working around the field here. We'll just let it wind down here. 3 minutes and 4 seconds to go. We'll catch right back up with you in a minute. We'll stay on board with Ed Pro. All right. What I'm thinking is we're going to want to restart because the sound sounds terrible. In a second here. See if we can get this fixed up here. Because this sounds horrible. Hey. The sound is terrible, dude. The sound is horrible. Horrible online. I'm going to reset the room and see if that fixes it. Because it's already sputtering. And I can't deal with that for 3 hours. Are you there? After qualifying. Just keep qualifying. I'm going to make another room. When qualifying's done, it's over now. Just come on over. Just tell everybody to go. Just tell everybody to hang on. And I'm going to make another room. Tell them it's just horrible. Horrible sound. And I'm going to redo it again. Okay. And we'll do a rolling start. We'll fix it. All right. Y'all heard that. That was just Project Cars at its finest. So what we're going to do here, we're going to bail out. We'll kill this. And do it again. Or maybe not. Sorry about the delays of folks. Having some issues here with some of the sound. Thanks to Project Cars and their attempt at nothing. Because they haven't fixed a diddly squat in regards to sound. So if y'all bear with me for a minute, we'll get us going here once again. So let me make sure I have all the dots and stuff crossed out. We've already completed qualifying. It looked like Truss was going to be the man on the top of the board. So with that said, as you can see here, all our settings look like they are set here. Everything's on the way it's supposed to. Let's go racing. I'm excited. It's going to be race 4 of a 6-race series. Of course, brought to you by a special guest, or actually a special friend of the ministry. And, of course, a wonderful money prize at the end of this particular series here. That'll be $150 for first place, $100 for second place, $50 for third place, all U.S., all either through the PayPal or, of course, through a PSN card. But either way, you'll get your goods. Of course, Carl got the pole, but unfortunately, Carl already is already in based on wins and such. So it's going to go down to Truss, whoever the lowest guy on the next and newest guy, should I say. So let's get Ned in here, Mr. Ned. What have we got here, Mr. Doubt? I don't know if Rob can stay the entire time. We'll find out. Sonic. Zebra. Truss. Getting down to the bottom of the barrel here. Not that these guys are bottom barrel guys, but you got it, sir. I'll make sure that your son is well represented. You have a fine young man here. Is an excellent driver, and I'm sure that you're quite proud of him. So as well, I hope for the best for him as well. I got to let you know, the guy, some of the guys, are really thrilled about having a youngster like that. It's a benchmark for them. So yeah, awesome. What I'm wondering is, when are you going to come and join us, sir? Rio. Nas unfortunately could not make it tonight. He had a personal issue that he needed to take care of. That was a lot more important than this. And I know that's kind of hard to hear, but that's so is life, and we have to respect that he needed his privacy for a moment, and that's where we're at. So I'm sure if he wants us to know, he'll let us know. He'll tell us all. But that's the word I got from him right now, and that's the word I'll respect and honor. So unfortunately, the guest of honor won't be here tonight. That's right. So yeah, we're going to kind of hang out and wait for that. But again, let's get ready to go. They know what to do. 5 minutes. I think everybody's already in. They know how to fix this. They should know how to fix this anyway. Let me go ahead and see if I can get somebody up here real quick. Bear with me one moment while I invite an inviter in here. Let's make sure that we have everybody in here. I just need one inviter in here, and that would be Mackie 10. Mackie 10 is a linchpin, a key in helping this organization run. There he is right there. Mackie 10. All right, buddy. Rolling start. You know what to do. Just get them fixed as we go around. They know how to do it. Just everybody don't roll, don't move, don't breathe, don't twitch a muscle. And
then they'll get into position on the...
And get them back to where they were. Yeah, get them how they were.
Yep.
So the pole position will go to Truss since Sonic, Carl, and who else is up there? Somebody else was up there. Zebra, I think it was. Somebody. All those guys that were in front of Truss had already qualified. So I believe that would go to Truss then as the next fastest guy. So you can let him know that he's in. So other than that, let's go racing.
Okay, man.
All right. Take care of it, Mackie. You got it.
I think Rob showed up as well, but a bit of back.
Who's that?
Rob Fox.
Yeah. I sent him. I sent him an invite.
No worries. All right, I'll jump out. Bye.
Okay. Have it. All right. Yeah, man. Rio is. If you want to talk to Rio, I know he's your neighbor. You'd probably hear the big story from him right there. So, yeah. Well, I'm glad to have you, brother, man. Rio's a great guy, man. I've been racing Rio since from 2007. Wow, man, he is a fantastic guy, man. He really is, man. He's a stand-up guy. He's a stand-up racer. I don't know how much you know about your neighbor, but he's one of the fastest guys in sim racing, man. So I know you saw him the other night. And he's ridiculous. He's ridiculous.
About 3 minutes from his house.
What's that now?
Roaster.
He's how many minutes?
About 3 minutes.
Okay, so then hold. I'll tell you what. Let's do this. Watch. I'm gonna give you a 15 minute warm up. Yeah, well, stick around, Nas. Stick around, Nas. Go ahead.
Do a 10-minute practice, sorry, Johnny, and they can all just go out. I'll tell them to test their pits and things, and then.
Well, I already put a 15-minute warm-up on. We're good. Y'all got time. Go ahead and go play around. Yeah, well, stick around, Nas. Hopefully he will be back next week for sure. We'll be racing. Let's see here. Our next race will be Wednesday night at Dubai. And then it's going to be a 10-day break. And then we're off to Spa, which is going to be the big race. 3 hours at Spa. And quite frankly, I think that's going to be rather exciting. We're going to have that set up to where it's going to be a shootout. We're going to have all the winners, all the pole sitters for this particular series. So 5 different winners, 5 different pole sitters. And of course, our only champion, our GT3 world champion, Zebra. Hopefully, young Destro can make it in there, sir. I'd like to see your son out there in the big shootout. So we're gonna have a lot of fun. I guarantee it. We are gonna have heaps and heaps and heaps of fun. So while we're hanging out here, waiting on all the primaries, particulars, and such assorted sundries to gather around, the world of sim racing is proudly honored to say that actually for that race that I was talking about, the Spa race, we're going to be, what are we going to be doing? We're going to be covered by a reporter from the UK. And that's pretty interesting, from UK Esports. And we're going to be covered by a reporter by the name of McMoran. This is actually, it's Mackie's brother. So David McMoran is going to be covering us. David McMahon, that's it. David McMahon will be covering us. So it's going to be quite exciting. I'm excited. I know you should be. I know I am. All right. Feels like I fumble around here with my tablet trying to get all my stats up here. Getting ready to go. Watch the drivers tonight. The drivers to watch, actually. That's correct, Mackie. At 5 minutes, everyone in the pits. And we'll go. So watch the drivers. And I got a couple dark horses tonight. Obviously, the favorites like Truss. Of course, Bossy Cabos here. Sonic, definitely a favorite. Carl. These guys are going to just be ridiculous fast here. The Zebra can always pull something out. So I'm excited. Deathstroke, I'll tell you what, this guy, your boy here, man, he's so strong. I think he gets distracted a little bit. Lacks a little bit on the, well, of course he's young, but he lacks a little bit on the concentration level. So if we can get him focused and stay focused, this is going to be a hard race. This is going to be an advanced series race here. So, I hope he finishes. It's going to be quite difficult. If he does, he will finish very well because I think the rate of attrition here is going to be quite extensive. Damages on full, and of course, motor blowing will occur here in the early morning hours at Watkins Glen. It's going to be quite exciting, and of course, I just hope that Mr. Deathstroke here can keep his jelly on his roll, and finish the race. That'd be great. So Deathstroke, we got. I'm gonna mark you as my dark horse race winner, Deathstroke. So the come from behind guy. That's gonna be you. So you can't let me down in front of the world here, sir. But my real choice. That's what he said. He gave you a lot of credit for that. He gave you a lot of credit for that. He said that you were quite instrumental in getting him where he needs to, and you produced a great work, man. You can stand back and say, hey, wow, look at the garden that I produced. Wonderful. It bears wonderful fruit, and he's a polite young man too. So I'm sure your wife taught him that part. All right, what do I got to do to be me? What do I board now with CHR with a 135.702. Right now we're just waiting on drivers to show up here. As a matter of fact, he should be, sir. I am too. I've only known him a short time, but he's very impressive. Very impressive young man. And I want to thank you for allowing him to hang out with a bunch of old knuckleheads like us. He's a great what's the word I'm looking for? He's a great bringer of reality. I guess would be one word to say that. Oh, here we go. Let's check what's going on here. Waiting on your brother Rosta here. So Rosta, if you can hear me, come on. And look who's here. Zebra Nation in the hizzy. Hashtag Zebra Nation. What's going on, man? How y'all guys doing out there tonight? We're just kind of hanging out here as we had to reset the room. The sound was horrible, as y'all know. Project Cars is notorious for rapid sound. And the early morning hours here at Watkins Glen. We're about to go green flag racing. On board now with Phil Dowd out of Australia with a 136.4. Phil and I had some pretty good side-by-side racing. It's quite exciting. Here's my provisional for tonight. Mr. B. Mr. B just recently out of surgery. Got him a bionic arm. That's right. Employed by Haas Automation as works on the machinery. Was in a little tussle with one of the machines, and his injury. Put a new arm on him, a bionic arm. That's right. He's got a robotic arm. Call it the can crusher. Can by. The little can opener doesn't work. Joe, come here, Joe. There you go. Mr. B. All right. Let's find out what else we got here. This guy last night was on the pole. Sick Panda, 310. 310 is his waist size. Snack eating some bitch here. Sick Panda with a 1, 35 on 5. CHR dropping down the spot off the pole position, actually off the fast point. Call has already got pole for the actual race. So when we go green here, they'll line up and form out from per the last qualifying session. But again, we're just out here letting them heat up their tires. Beautiful shots here in the early morning hours of the sun. Beautiful orangey, tangerine-looking color. I love the morning time. I love when the sun just first comes up. It means I'm still alive. That's a good thing. Every day above ground's a good day. So before we get started, I guess, what else we got to report? Not a whole lot. Just kind of hanging out. We'll be doing a 250 shifter kart series pretty soon here. It's going to be a default as well. It's going to be another 6-race format similar to this. And of course, there'll be another $300 grand prize. I'm pretty stoked about that, man. These guys are coming up with some cheese. As y'all know, the ministry is strictly donation funded. So you guys out there in YouTube land, certainly feel free to make a donation to yours truly. And it helps with the broadcasting. It helps with the internet bill. It helps with the website development. And if you haven't seen my website, it looks a lot better on a desktop than it does or on a laptop or a really good tablet than it does on your little phone. I spend a lot of time and effort working on that. I do all the graphics. I do all the fonts. I do everything myself. Hence, about to get a divorce. No, I'm just kidding. It's a pretty tough job. It's about 60, 70 hours a week we're running this league, and I do it all alone. So, again, any donations, love, or things of that nature that you can certainly provide, please do at www.theministryspeed.net. Under league registration, it'll be at the very bottom of the page. At the very bottom, you'll see a little place there for donations. That would be fantastic. So, with that said, I feel like a church. You gotta come to Jesus. You gotta give Jesus $10. If you give him $10, he'll sell your soul. You'll sell your soul from the devil. You'll be redeemed. No, you don't want to do that. So we're not preaching for money. We're just asking for donations of show. So yeah. All right, let's see what we got here. So CHR dropping down the board, as you can see, was up to well, actually was on the point. Now he's all the way back down to P3, who is on the front point. That's going to be the Zebra with a 1:34. Remember, all these cars have to report in the pit area by 5 minutes a mock. You on the 5-minute mock on the track, are you in trouble? Of course, Sick Panda and CHR have never been in confirmation with anything other than themselves. Neither one of them ever listened to my rules, so they're still out on the track. What are you going to do with these guys? Seriously, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? There we go. Sick Panda coming in the pits now. One person on the track, and he needs to come off. They don't know their negatives, man. That's the problem with most of these people. They have no rules, boundaries, or limitations, man. A man has to know his limitations, baby. You got to know your limitations. 4 minutes and 11 seconds to go. Can I get Rosta in here? I don't know if I can or not. I've been trying to look for him. Hopefully he's in. Let's see. We're getting close to the R's. No, not here yet. I'm running out of time, Rosta. I'm running out of time, baby. Killing me, son. You're killing me. All right. Everybody looking for the Zebra tonight. Zebra's got Zebra Nation out here. Again, very well done, guys. I'm sure Billy loves the fanfare. Wow. Unfortunate. So, let's see here. CHR, is he still on the track? He is. I don't think he's going to make it. I don't think you're going to make it. I don't think you're going to make it. I don't think he's going to make it. He cannot. That's unfortunate. Well, oh man, by seconds your brother missed it. Ryan Wingate not able to get into the, I don't know, I want to restart for him, but I can't because we've already done it once. Oh my Lord. One minute and 15 seconds to go. I don't know what to tell you. You should have let that kid in there. Uh-oh, we might have a restart again. Hey, we can't, Ed Pro and Roast are trying to get in. Restart, I guess, Mackie. Yes? Tell me now.
It's got to be. It's got to be.
What?
It's got to be. We need two top drivers here.
All right. I got it. Let them know. Just tell them what we're doing. Oh, my Lord. Zebra Nation, Mr. Adams, all you guys out there watching, Nas Junkie, man, I appreciate y'all. Unfortunately, some of my guys really just don't have their cheese where they needed to have it. So they are not where they need to be. Hence is the world of it. So do it. The more the better. Well, I appreciate that. I don't know who am I talking to, dad or son. I know what he wants. I know that for sure. All right, Jelly. Let's get rolling here. What do we got? That's it. 5 minutes. They got nothing else. We might even just go straight to it. Holy smoke. I'll tell you what, man. It's hard being the ringleader here, man. It is hard being a circus clown. As I'm going down the list here, I'm inviting folks that needed to be in here. There's Deathstroke. Mr. Deathstroke. Yeah, I hear you, Mr. Adams. I hear you. Hold on, brother. I'll tell you what, man. These guys here, man. Project Cars, man. And their horrible sound. And their horrible everything that they got going on is just horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible. He won't come. That's it. That should be it. Mac, are you still in here?
Yeah, man. I'll just do it now while the game loads.
All right.
We should have started that one, man. It gave me pole.
Well, you're gonna have to start to begin with that original qualifying session, the very first qualifying session. That's gonna be your original starting. We were just waiting for Rosta, and then so you need to go out there and get them organized. Carl had the front, and then
yeah, they know the order.
Okay.
The last 6 are going to pull off into the runoff area. The first 6 are going to carry on and sort themselves out.
All right.
Then we're going to pull in behind them and sort ourselves out. So.
All right. Well, get it on. Go do your thing. Make sure it happens right. We got people watching. Y'all are killing me, man. This is the 3rd freaking restart. Tell them, look, you go down there and tell them this. That's it. I don't, short of Jesus Christ, that's it. I don't care. You tell them, you fill in the blanks.
I will do.
Bye.
Right, I'm out.
Bye. Fill in the blanks. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, man. These guys want to push me to the freaking limit. And they do. Every day. Every day. I'll tell you what. Sponsored by Xanax. It's going to be Six Gun Johnny. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. You know what we need here? We need some Jesus. How about that? Let's say a prayer. Jesus, come on into our hearts. Father, in the name of Jesus, we just ask for a prayer. We just ask for a blessing. We ask for forgiveness. We ask for a spirit of a cooperation, a spirit of sportsmanship, a spirit of connectivity, so that we may stay connected, so that the drivers can compete on a beautiful, beautiful Saturday afternoon here in the United States and around the world, Sunday in some places, Friday in others. But again, Father, we just ask that you come visit us, stay with us, watch our race, fill our hearts with peace, enjoyment, and a spirit of fun. We ask these things in your holy name. All right. That should do us better. There you go. That's like taking medicine. So, all right. So here we go. Let's get it on. If they're here, they're here. If they're not, they're not. 5-minute warm-up, folks. I'm ready. All right. Whose favorite is who to win? I don't know. I'll tell you what. I told you my dark horse pick earlier was Deathstroke as my dark horse, as my come from behind out of nowhere guy. My official favorite is going to be Sonic. I'm thinking Sonic is going to put the boom on Carl if he can get in front of Carl. Carl, of course, has won the last 2 in a row. Now, a lot of people are saying that he should have only won 1 in a row, because I had mechanical failures off on the first race he won at Willow Springs. Willow Springs was a motor popping escapade. So people are thinking that Carl, with his driving style, would have exploded motors like ripe watermelons on a hot highway. So again, wow. Zebra is my favorite for the night. Well, I wonder why. That's right. You guys out there from Zebra Nation, definitely enjoying tonight's festivities, but it is what it is. We're going to have some fun tonight. 3 hours here. So y'all guys go on and get your cheeseburgers later on. Y'all come in and out of the house. Don't forget to take me with you. Remember to follow me on YouTube. And, of course, visit our website at www.theministryofspeed.net. Under series registration, there's a little button there at the bottom that says donations. You can give yours truly a little donation, 10, 20, 30 bucks, whatever you got in your heart. Well, you can even do 100. Buy me some groceries, boy. I tell you what, tired of eating soup around this camp. Oh boy. Oh no, look who's out in the fans tonight. None other than the assless chaps man himself, Johnny. Ginger and 60 out there representing. I'll tell you what, Ginger, you had a couple of guys that really have shown up and shown out, man, that have been part of your crew. I think I'm about to dismantle your little organization here. And, you know, you will be assimilated. She's going to call me Johnny Borg. All right. Speaking of Borg, where's Anger at? That's what I want to know. American Anger. American Anger.
Well, just to make you aware, they're going out because they're setting their wheels up.
That's fine. That's fine. They gotta do it anyway. So it was just that last one that I thought we were gonna play it fair by, but whatever. They can be who they are. Maybe what they're doing, because I'm not really gonna pay attention to them too much right now. But it is what it is. we're starting, and wow, that's gonna be pretty fantabulous.
Focus on the lights. Go for a clean getaway, defend that pole position.